Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the next game here for the Madison Marvels. Let me just fix that for you. It's the uh, Madison Marvels versus the Monterey Kraken. We're going to be going into the first map here on the Assault maps, getting ready for it. It's going to be a tough one. Monterey have proven to be a very tough team indeed, and so I'm anticipating for a very close match from the Madison Marvels versus the Monterey Kraken. Let's get right into it here for ya. I am super excited to be getting into this match. As you can see, we have a small substitute for the Madison Marvels. We have Phantom in for Prex. XPL Phantom. But I don't think it's going to be too big a deal here, as we know both our teams, the Eagles and the Marvels, are both gold teams. And so I think the Marvels and Phantom are going to be ready. Looks like we have a pause request coming out, so I guess we'll go through it and do that. I don't know why we have a quick pause. So I guess we'll figure that out here. Gold 3 needs to be swapped out, it looks like. So, I guess we'll be right back as we figure out what's going on here. As we get ready for that, we'll be right back. All right, looks like some miscommunication coming out from the Monterey team, as they did not inform me that they wanted to swap, and so we started the game with a wrong team. So, love the communication. Let's keep going. As now the Marvels are setting up, we see Ghost on that infamous Junkrat. Junkrat has proven to be a very strong contender in all of the XP League. We've seen a lot of, like at MIAC, the Madison Area Youth Esports Championship. Wow, that's a mouthful. We've seen a lot of Junkrat Rip Tires cause a lot of damage, so let's keep an eye on him with this positioning, this kind of sneaky Junkrat positioning, as well as we have Frost on that Doomfist. We've seen Frost on Doomfist quite a bit, and we've known that Frost has been pretty strong with that, and so we'll see what he can do against the Monterey team. Looks like Ghost and Frost are keeping a pretty aggressive position here as they are holding up on top. We see Ghost able to lob those grenades out, as well as with the concussive mine, kind of misplacing the players and getting a quick elimination with the help of Frost on that. Watching Ghost here, it's well positioning, as it does look like the team is going. We do have a ball coming in the back line. It's going to be tough for the Marvels to handle, but as long as they are able to kind of as long as you're able to kind of differentiate and coordinate against that ball, so that ball, the goal of that ball on the Monterey team is going to be to distract the Marvels so that they might be able to, get them while their back's turned. And as long as they're able to ignore this ball for the most part, or at the very least kill the ball very quickly, that's going to mean that they're going to counteract that strategy that the Wrecking Ball is going to put down. We see Frost in the back line really tightly, gets the quick elimination, almost missing it out, but with some well placed positioning there, able to stay alive and get the elimination onto that Ana. Well played by Frost. We do have Ghost still on that position there, lobbing those grenades. I don't know if the Monterey team is kind of privy to and aware of this situation, but the lob and the you see the ability of the grenades to just kind of go on over and kind of bounce around really sets up basically a wall that the team really can't do anything against. See Frost on that back line, trying to get some picks, but has to play pretty safe here. Retreats back to team. Well placed by Frost. We do see Dreamer on that Diva. Ult coming out from the Monterey team. This is going to be the next fight. But a huge Riptire coming from Ghost counteracts these ults, this Wrecking Ball ult, as well as the Supercharger coming out from Orisa. There is no team to capitalize on that. And so the Marvels are able to really deny the push from the Monterey team. Monterey does have a couple more ults, but so does the Marvels. That's going to mean, with 2 ults down from the Marvels, 1 ult down from the two ults down from the Kraken, 1 ult down from the Marvels. That's going to be huge for the Marvels. We see a little bit of a back cap here from the Wrecking Ball. We do see Dreamer on the charge for that Riptire coming out from the Monterey team. Where is it going to go? Is it going to get those eliminations? No. Phantom is able to kill the Riptire before it does any damage to the team, and that's going to be big from Phantom. Monterey Kraken are doing their darndest here. Plurp coming out with a Riptire, with a huge Earth Shatter, as well as a Diva Bomb, finding 4 eliminations total. That's going to be a huge swing into the Marvel's favor as they now go into the last 10 seconds of this first round. This Orisa is trying to push through, trying to get on to that point, but Plurp is on top of that Orisa. And with that, we do see the touch coming out from the Kraken team, as they have very high mobility targets. The Wrecking Ball is on point with that Sombra, as now the Marvels need to start retreating back and try to get these eliminations out on to the Kraken team. The ult coming out from the Kraken Mercy, as well as the Wrecking Ball, gonna deny a lot of space for the Marvels, but Frost is on it. Plurp swinging away with that hammer, able to finally eliminate the Wrecking Ball, but Orisa's last man on point, and the overtime timer burns down. Round first goes to the Marvels. Well played coming out from them.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
Now, as we heard announcer lady, the teams are now swapping sides, and so we see the Marvels are going to be on the offensive, trying to capture this objective. The only catch here is that the Marvels only need to capture the first checkpoint of the first objective, as the Marvels did hold a very, very strong defense in that first round. We saw that the Kraken were just not able to capture any portion, any significant portion, I guess, of that first objective. Big combination from all the different teams able to really make it work. We've got Phantom and Phantom doing those big heals with the Baptiste, keeping Plurp and Dreamer alive in those significant fights. But I think star players of that round, at least for now, were Ghost and Frost. They just played a very aggressive gameplay there as they were able to hold the front line from even getting past a certain point. And now we see Frost on that Sombra. This is a good pick from knowing us, from our position, as we know that there is a Bastion on that point. This is going to be very difficult, but the hack does come out onto the Reinhardt, and Plurp coming in to charge through. Wrecking Ball on the point as well. Sombra does go down. Plurp gets an elimination. A lot of eliminations off. Vexrus with the res onto Frost, and that's going to be a team fight winning for the Marvels. I think that's going to be the first round. Marvels taking the first round against the Monterey Kraken. Huge boon in the favor for the Marvels. This was an amazing gameplay from the whole team. Everyone was coordinated. That is what you like to see, folks. As we see another infamous Ghost Riptire from that Junkrat. 3 players coming in and finishing off the Orisa for a 4th. I want to remind you, too, that was all at a time where the Monterey team were coming through and saying, hey, we're going to fight you now. We're going to win because we just used 2 ults. But with 1 ult, Ghost was able to turn the tides completely into the Marvel's favor, allowing them to just void the entire fight. Amazing play from Ghost, as always. All right, we're going to get ready and set up for the next round. We're going to switch sides, so the Kraken are going to be defending first, and we're also going to switch maps. So we'll be right back as we set up for that. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, folks, let's get back into the next round of the Madison Marvels versus the Monterey Kraken. Well, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Cody. I'm a caster, and commissioner, and stuff like that. We're chilling. As you see, we have swapped sides and swapped maps to the infamous Horizon Lunar Colony. We saw last season that this was a tough map to crack, and because of that, I'm hoping that the Marvels are going to be able to really come at it at a different way. You know, I've been told that I curse the players sometimes with things that I say, in that, like, you know, I could say how I predict that they might do, but I'm not gonna say that because, you know, we don't want to jinx these kids. I think it really, I could say a lot, you know, just based off last match, based off of what I've seen from the Marvels. I could say so many things, but I really shouldn't, so that that they give them the best chance, is what I feel about that. So Ghost on Ghosty Man Reaper, a little bit of a switch here, but I think this is going to be pretty good pick coming out from Ghost, as he's going to be able to get on that backline as the Mbae Gold, the Monterey Kraken are up on top, and the team does go around now, and they're getting ready to push through. We have a Brigitte as well from Phantom. This is going to be big. This is going to be big. Gets pinned off, unfortunately, but ooh, unfortunate for the Marvels. They do have to retreat back down this way, as they did get down. But if the Diva here overextends just a little bit, they're able to get the elimination off pretty quickly. D-Mech the Diva, as the Marvels are going to be coming back pretty quickly. Still holding their own at the very least, waiting for that to come through. Ghost on that Reaper coming through, getting a lot of eliminations, as well as with the rest of the team. Dreamer, Frost, able to win that team fight and go on to the next point, but the Monterey Kraken are there. Finishing them off is the Marvels, able to at least get that first checkpoint, possibly the second point, possibly even the whole thing. But I can't make predictions, guys. I can't. You know, I could have completely ruined it there, but they did. They captured that objective. And now with a couple ults online for the Marvels, Plurp ready. The Earth Shatter needs to get rid of that shield first, but he drops down. He's going to be looking for it. Finds it. Hits two. And with a charge coming out, just misses. High Noon coming out from Frost. Finds one. As well as a D-Mech onto the Monterey Diva. High Noon coming out from the Monterey Kraken, but Dreamer is on it with the defense matrix. Ult coming out from the Monterey Kraken. Oh, big pin coming out from Plurp, as well as a Riptire coming out from the Monterey Kraken. Not able to find anything, but gets a lot of damage through. Marvels are still on the point, but so is Monterey. That respawn timer is big. Reaper, though, Ghost with a Death Blossom coming from above. Gonna get that elimination, 2 eliminations, as well as a quick D-Mech. The timer is going up. The huge pin coming out. So much is going on, but a lot of eliminations coming out for the Marvels, and they take it in record time.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
I don't know, guys. I can't make predictions. I can't. It's against my code. I don't want to jinx these kids, but between you and me, the Monterey Kraken, it's gonna be really tough for them to come back from that. It's gonna be extremely tough. 4 minutes. I didn't. Folks, this is a good game. This is an awesome game.
Ready for battle.
And now, The Marvels are on the defense here. See another Reaper pick. Phantom on that Baptiste. More of the same though. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Marvels holding strong. We see Ghost. Ooh, I can't give it away. What if they're watching? They're not watching. Ghost getting a pretty aggressive position here. As we saw last game, if they just come through, he's going to be able to drop down and really wail on their back line. As we see here, he's playing sneaky. We're going to keep following him out. Oh, he did get spotted out, unfortunately. So, you know, Reaper is one of those characters that's just able to really survive quite a lot of beating. And automatically we see the play coming out. We got to keep following this because this is a huge distraction, as well as with Frost getting the Zenyatta really early as well. The DPS are in the backline tearing it up, but our tank line is coming in first, that support. Fortunately, it doesn't look like Ghost goes down to that Pharah. This is going to be pretty tough. But Pharah is one of those characters that you have to play characters like hit scan type characters to really make the most out of it. And you know, we don't see that a lot. We see Junkrat, we see Ghost, we see Ghost on Reaper, we see Sombra, we see a lot of not very long range characters, and so the Marvels are going to have to make do with this. And with Ghost on that backline able to hold on these higher ground positions, he's going to be able to at least contest the Pharah in the backline, so that the Pharah is a lot more distracted. Gets the teleport away. That was very risky, but it managed to get through. Marvel's still on the high ground here. Huge EMP coming out from Frost. That's going to signal the fight for the Marvels, as 2 eliminations from Frost, as well as the team drops down trying to finish off some eliminations. I think that's enough, though. I think that's enough as of right now. The fight does start to wind down just a little bit as the Mbae Gold, or the Monterey Kraken, need to retreat. High Noon coming out, but is it going to find anything? As, oh, it does find Dreamer, it looks like, on that DMAC, but Dreamer's able to, I know Dreamer is going to be able to get that remake right back up. Knock on wood. Can't curse these kids. We see Phantom. Huge, great positioning here. Hasn't even seen the enemies, which is a perfect position for the for a support. A huge Justice coming from above. Doesn't even find anything, but Plurp just backhands that Pharah. Holy moly. What a play coming from Plurp. Plurp just held it up. You even see Ghost with that Wraith form just denying any aggression, but we do see the Monterey Kraken going back. Plurp is gonna try to handle it though. Hits a charge right on the ground. Marvels need to retreat a little bit here, and so they manage to do so. We do see that Dreamer does have a huge Diva Bomb though. As the Diva Bomb comes off, as well as Dreamer's Diva Bomb. Is it gonna make anything? Two for both Divas. Is it gonna be enough? 60 seconds remaining. Dreamer on the point, and no Monterey to be seen. Fight in favor of the Madison Marvels once again. Ooh, all right, 30 seconds remain. This is gonna be the last, probably the last fight. But a huge EMP coming out from Frost, as well as a lot of initiation and a charge coming out from Plurp and Diva. Dreamer coming on in, getting 2 eliminations, 3 eliminations onto the Monterey Kraken. The Reinhardt goes down, but does get the DMAC onto Dreamer. There's a Zenyatta on point, and a McCree retreating, tail between his legs. Monterey Kraken are they able to touch? 2 seconds. Oh, a Sombra comes on, but isn't able to touch. Just misses, and the Marvels take the round in the game. Plurp charging in, getting aggressive, swinging the hammer, finding 2 eliminations and a third on top of it. Didn't even need an Earth Shatter. That's what you like to see. You love to see it, folks. You love to see it. And with that, the Marvels are going to be your victors for the Madison Marvel versus the Monterey Kraken. GG's to both teams. What an amazing game. See the Marvels take victory over what, you know, in the past we've seen very, very strong plays coming out from the Monterey teams. We saw quite a lot of strong plays. But the Marvels just seem to have come back stronger than the Monterey team. And with that, you know, the possibilities are endless. And the Marvels did win. So, you know, it's you love to see it, folks. You love to see it. We're going to get set up for a third and final friendly match now, as we set up for the game. We'll be right back as we get going on that. Stick around. Alrighty, folks, we're going to get back into the third and final friendly match for the Madison Marvels versus the Monterey Kraken. We have swapped sides once more. And with that, we're in Paris. Oh la la. Parlez-vous français? Non? D'accord. We'll see. As this friendly match kicks off, I would love to see the Marvels kind of go outside their comfort zone, see what they can do. As we get into this last round, and already we do see it. We see Ghost on Moira. We see Vextress on May. We see Frost on Wrecking Ball. Plurp on that Ashe. Roadhog with Phantom. And Dreamer on that Mercy. You know, I don't think that this is any less strong than their quote-unquote mains here. I think we've seen Plurp playing for the Eagles, or at least, at the very least, last week. We saw Plurp playing that damage role on the Ashe, getting a lot of value. Wrecking Ball, Frost. We know he plays a lot of Wrecking Ball. Dreamer. Mercy. We know she plays a lot of Mercy. And so I think this team is just as strong as the last one, as Plurp getting elimination right quick on that Wrecking Ball coming through, but Phantom is on it. Gets the elimination off, as it does seem that Ghost is continuing to keep them alive, as well as that self-heal from Roadhog. Going to keep that up. Dreamer keeping the pocket real well, keeping the damage boost, as well as, look at that, damage boost onto the Phantom, allowing for a quick kill onto that Junkrat. That's that damage boost that allows the shotgun to do a lot more damage, and with a hook in combination with that shotgun blast from Roadhog, that's enough to kill any squishy such as Junkrat, as we saw there. And with that, oh, we do see Plurp on a little bit of a fight there, but with the help of Dreamer, Battle Mercy gonna finish it off, as well as a quick snipe. Oh, actually a trade looked like from each one, but a huge ult coming out from Frost, denying that whole area, deny them from the peeking even, as Phantom now coming out with the ult, gonna try to maybe eliminate some of these mines. Not really, but we see Vexrus on that Mei. It's gonna freeze out that that Wrecking Ball and get an elimination. Oh wait, no, that's Frost. Oops. Oh, oops. I'll get us rezzed off. Who cares? We do see Ghost getting elimination with that Moira ult. Big play there.
This is my will.
Let's check out Plurp. Able to get... Ooh. Good reaction time, but unfortunately just didn't get the right positioning and got eliminated quickly by the Doomfist ultimate and a quick 1-2 punch. Riptire does come out, but a little bit of a scatter and a miss a little bit there. Marvels do need to retreat here, as the Kraken are able to make some headway, get a couple eliminations off. Dreamer is on the point, though, able to hold it for the time being, but unfortunately not able to finish it off, and the Kraken do look like they're going to be able to touch and capture this objective. Plurp is the only one near and does not nearly have the mobility that they might need so that they can touch, but 4 minutes now on the clock for them, so we'll see if it's going to be enough. Wrecking Ball coming onto the point. Wrecking Ball v Wrecking Ball, as now Phantom falls back just a little bit here. As now a couple eliminations. Plurp finding elimination with the Dynamite onto the Baptiste. A Lucio coming out as a fight breaks out here. Probably just to save himself, it looks like, as no other team is in sight. But it does look like that ult was a little wasted. Marvel's now holding their position best they can. Got a lot of ults. Look at those ults. So you got 5 different ults coming out from the Marvels. The only reason they don't have the 6th is because we see Frost switching over to the Winston. But he's quickly charging that ult up. Ult does come out from the Embe Gold, though. From the Orisa, looks like. Rezzing eliminations. A fight is breaking loose. Looks like Frost was able to get the elimination onto Bolting with that Winston. Able to dive in and almost getting, and definitely getting an elimination off onto the Wrecking Ball. A good switch coming out from Frost. Realizes that with that Wrecking Ball, it's going to be hard to hit him on that Wrecking Ball, just so much CC, but with a shield that the Winston can put out, it's going to be really big for that. And now that he has an ult, he can play a lot more aggressively and even lose health. As he does, he's going to ult, get a lot of health back, as well as some additional health. Lucio comes back, going to need to retreat at this point. But Bob is going to come out on top, as well as a huge May ult. Gonna hit a lot of players. In addition with Bob is gonna do a lot of damage, but we did hear the Riptire goes out, but it looks like Frost is on that Winston, able to finish off a lot of players. Bubbles the Junkrat, keeps him from doing damage, and finishes him off completely. Goes on the aggressive. Amazing play coming out. We see now Ghost on that. Moira playing pretty aggressively, coming back from spawn. Plurp holding their own. And try to look for a dynamite there as it throws through. Gonna actually find some damage as a huge whole hog comes out. Unfortunately, it does look like the Baptiste goes on the offensive, uses that burst fire gun, and eliminates Phantom out of that ult. Unfortunate there. 40 seconds remaining. Dreamer's last on point. They need to stall for the very time being. And unfortunately, just not able to finish it off. Looks like the Kraken were able to full cap there.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
But with only 35 seconds remaining, let's see what they can do.
Initiating match.
I want to remind everyone that right after this, we're going to be setting up for the Fortnite matches. It's our second to last week for Fortnite. So come and check it out while you still can. As while we can actually, we'll be coming back for more seasons, of course. But seeing these teams as they are, seeing how we do it, come check it out in not too long. Got 10 more minutes before the Fortnite teams are going to be starting. Got the gold teams and the silver teams next. We'll see how they do.
Soon we will see if the hypotheses are correct.
I know we have our differences.
And so we'll see
Brilliant mind would be welcome
how
among
this
my
goes.
colleagues.
We might have to cut it short.
No, thank you. You and your colleagues discredit the field of science. I want nothing to do with it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Don't mess this up.
No, they say. They want to keep playing. And we see Plurp. Now Plurp on the Sigma. And Frost on that Doomfist. Diving through. Getting a lot of eliminations with the help of Ghost. Does look like Dreamer does go down. This is a good opportunity for Frost to knock players off the edge. But unfortunately, it looks like he gets knocked off himself. But the Madison team are looking to do this here as they capture the objective again in record. Well, not yet. There's a wrecking ball on point. Gets stunned out and eliminated very quickly. Sombra as well on point, but it's gonna be tough. Yeah, Frost coming in, gets that elimination. Oh, Phantom. Unfortunate for Phantom. Didn't underestimated the length of that. Oh, unfortunate for now. Vextra's getting knocked off by the boop.
I have my eye on you. Damage increased. Your support has arrived. Where does it lie?
Phantom getting 2 eliminations right away on that, on the minefield. As well as a Sigma ult coming out as well. Moira Ghost getting a 3-4 eliminations off the top of that ult. Very quickly indeed. Almost capturing the objective full cap. But a Riptire is going to come out. Only doesn't find any eliminations. Gets a lot of damage through though. Now Plurp absorbing those bullets coming out from Sombra. Tries to get the stun through with the accretion. Phantom, though, spinning around that point, denying the space from a lot of the team. Gonna get through and eliminate a lot of those minefields. Frost coming in. Oh, bad timing. Coming through. A lot of eliminations out. Dreamer trying to get that resurrection and manages to. Pretty risky, but probably worth it. As a lot of eliminations. Ghost not getting elimination. Dreamer finishing off that supercharger. Moira coming out with another ult. Frost getting 2. And finishing off from 2 different Moira ult. 4 whole minutes for the Marvels team, as opposed to they got a big minute. But I don't know if it's going to be enough for them. This is a huge. You can kind of definitely tell what's going on there as the Marvels. Ooh. Gets.
Ready for battle.
Now we are on this last objective here. A minute for the Kraken to try to capture as much as they can, and 4 minutes for the Marvels to beat it. I don't know about y'all, but this is going to be a pretty tough fight for the... Ooh. The dapper dude. La bonne affaire. He's so dapper.
60 seconds remaining. Defend objective A.
He's so dapper too, with a little dog. We should watch the game, shouldn't we? Marvel's holding their own. We see Phantom on the backline, getting a quick elimination onto the Zenyatta, as well as 2 more! Holy moly! Phantom diving deep, getting rewarded for it. But so is the Junkrat on the Monterey team. 20 seconds. That 3-swing player is going to be in a minute only remaining for the Monterey Kraken. That's a huge swing. That's massive for the Marvels team. As Phantom is now in the back line, keeping them off the point. 10 seconds remain. Are they going to be able to touch in 10 seconds? As now Frost comes out with the pin to keep him off the point. 2 seconds, 1 second, not even able to touch. As the Monterey Kraken don't even get a single tick on that point.
2 to 2. Switching sides.
And now, literally, all the Marvels need to do is touch the point with no Monterey team on it. They just need to touch it. That's it. And they're going to win. They have 4 minutes to do that. 4 whole minutes. And it looks like they're conceding.
Ready for battle.
It looks like the Monterey have elected to concede their last match and not finish up the round. Unfortunate for the team, but that's going to be all she wrote.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers in.
I'm just going to let them roll on to the point here against one Embe Gold that's not even touching. Let's meet them up here. As now Phantom, first one to make it on that wrecking ball. Let's get like a little victory screen here for the Madison Marvels.
Victory.
Marvels take the 3rd round as well. GG's to all involved.
Play of the game.
Phantom, though. Phantom, though. A shutdown. Gets 2 eliminations very quickly. On that. Ugh. Ugh. You'll love to see it, folks. It's so good. It's so good. Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up there. We'll be ending the stream here and be coming right back at ya with some Fortnite games. The second to last week for the Fortnite teams. We got Fortnite Marvel's Gold playing in their Battle Royale game. We'll be right back with that. I've been Cody. It's been a pleasure to cast with you. I'll see you later today for more Overwatch at 5 o'clock after the Fortnite at 3 and 4. We also, I hope you all caught the Rocket League games that we're running just before this and during this. We are running a small little Rocket League season with them. And so hopefully you caught that. Again, I've been Cody. It's been a pleasure. Have a good day.